Hello everyone, a lot of people is asking me to make build orders for water, so I'm gonna make the build order for the Baltic to make fire galleys rush. So how do you manage your economy to do fire galleys? And another struggle that some people has is how do I make to go to the castaway after I do the starting of the game? Well, that's what you are going to see in this build order. How you start the game doing fire gales and how do you turn into the castaway. Okay, let's go. Okay, so I started making two houses and my villagers. Also getting a few ships. Guys, I'm doing this build order using the Vietnamese because they have no bonus that can help them doing this. So they are the worst, one of the worst civilizations that you can use here on water because they have no bonus, and that's why I've chose those guys. What's really important in those games is to up fast. You cannot up later like on the Arabia. Sometimes you can go for Poppy 23, Poppy 24. It's not so good, but you can also go. But man, in maps like in water maps, the beginning, the early fightings of with the galleys is one of the most important things to do. So you need to focus on this. And I'm considering to make this build order in a regular map where you have a good fish, where you have wars to get and eight ships. Okay, so it's not a build order suited for migration, for example, where you have no wars, right? It's a different kind of map, and I might try to make this on more advanced build orders, huh? But not right now. Right now, this is a basic. I start with 6 villagers on the food. After it, I'm going to get the wood with 4 villagers. I'm sending already 4 villagers, maybe 5, but we talk about this later. If you have an ally that is Viking, your dock might be cheaper, so be aware of those allies that can give you some bonus. I already find some extra ships here, but I'm not gonna use them. I'm just gonna use the regular resources. Another thing that you need to know is where are you going to dock. This is really important. In maps like Baltic, I suggest you to do on these pointy ends of the land, so you can get the farthest from the land possible and have increase your chances of finding good fish. Okay, if you see a good fish, well, you can just go for it straight, not have to wait. And guys, I'm already coming here to get the boar. After I make 4 villagers to the wood, I'm gonna send a villager forward to make a house and later a dock. So that's what I'm going to do. Remember that I'm eating my 4th ship. Here comes the villager, the builder. He's making the house. I'm already sending more villagers to the food. And guys, I want to have 8 villagers on my board, but before I make more villagers to the board, I'm going to send another villager to the wood. I want to have 5 villagers on the wood, and the reason is quite simple. I need to make fishing ships, and they are costly. I won't be able to make with only 4 villagers. With a regular civilization, unless you are Italians, for example, you will always need one more villager there. I finished making the house and I'm coming here to make the dock. I'm gonna make the dock in this pointy end here, so I hope to find good fish. And now I can send another villager to the board, so I will be finally able to have 8 villagers on the board, guys. Okay, 8 villagers on the board. Now I can send a villager to get the second one. And I will separate 2 ships here on this left side, and you guys are going to understand why, okay? Okay, getting the second board. As soon as my dock is ready, I will start making a fishing ship. Oh, I already found a fish, and I will use my builder to make another house as soon as I have the wood. Before I have the wood, I can just send him to take some fish. Sending the villager here, and guys, now that I have 8 villagers, all the other villagers are going to get the ship. Okay, so 8 villagers on the board, all the others are going to get ship. Oh, I'm a bit late to bring the boar, eh? Guys, please don't do this. I did a miscalculation here. I should have sent my villagers before, but I didn't. Sorry. Mistakes happen. Try not to do it during our game. I'm not practicing this build order so much, so... Okay, right now I have 9 hunters, no. 8 villagers on the board, and I have more villagers just going to the ship, okay? My objective here is to make 4 fishing ships during the Feudal Age. As I said, I'm finding a lot of extra ships, but I'm not gonna use them. Now guys, I have like 6 villagers getting the ship, so it's the 14 number once again. Do you guys remember this number? The 14? Here's it once again. I'm making 1 more villager, so I'll have 15 villagers on the food, guys. And also those ships here getting the food. And I'm making the loom. If you can, make the loom only before you click Feudal Age. The most you can postpone the loom, the best it is for your economy. And guys, I'm making another fish. I will have pop 25 by the end. And as soon as I finish the loom, I'm gonna collect again all my villagers to the TC. And I'm going to click to the Feudal Age. Whoop, Feudal Age. Now that I click, I'm gonna send all my villagers to get these woods around the TC. And I'm gonna send 7 villagers to each wood. This one that already has 5 is going to receive 2 more lumberjackers, okay? So 7 villagers to this wood. I'm sending a villager forward that will be my builder. He's going to build a house, and later on he's going to build docks for us. And I'm finishing getting this wood around the TCs, so I will have 7 more villagers to make a second lumber camp here. As for the other villagers, they will have to wait a bit more because I need to start making a dock soon. So I'm starting to make a dock in a few seconds from now. And I have to send now the villagers that were here getting this wood to get gold. So I'm sending now 4 villagers at least, 5 villagers, all to the gold. And they are going to make a mining camp, okay? So I have 7 villagers in each one of my woods, as you guys can see here. Try to micro your villagers so they try to get more woods and do not get stuck in each other. This is really helpful. Also for the gold miners, the same rule applies. And guys, now I'm about to reach the Feudal Age and I will be able to make the fire galleys. And I did a mistake on the build order and I'm gonna correct myself right now. I didn't start getting the gold so fast, so right now I do not have gold for 2 docks. Always do the double bait axe and do the fire galleys with 2 docks. Oh, perfect, huh? I was able to do the fire galleys. Try to aim your enemy's dock, and the important thing here is to protect your fish. I'm going to send 1 more villager, so I'll have 6 villagers on the gold. And I will add a 3rd dock as soon as I can. If your 4 fishing ships are working and get a big fish, you will have economy to support your TC. Now that I did it, I will start getting the ships, guys, because there are 2 ships that I didn't use it. I only need to use the first ones. And after I make this dock, this builder will just keep making houses, okay? Always try to protect your fishing ships and go for your enemies. Oh, just finished making the fire galleys and I'm making 2 more, so I can just keep the fire galleys here. I will start making one soon from this other dock as soon as I can. And I'm making villagers to get the ship here, right? Do not, if you have the ability to still micro your woodmen, do it, because it makes a huge difference, I swear. All the villagers are here getting the ship. I'm trying to kill my enemy dock here, guys. So in the beginning you might try to do different kinds of army I'm starting with the fire galley, that it's the most common one, but I can even go for the galleys. That's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna make some galleys from the docks. You see? Not impossible. And after I have at least 3 or 4 villagers eating the ship, I can add a meal. And it's really important to add a meal, because the berries are going to be one of your primary food sources for the feudal age, guys. It's really important to get the berries. I'm microning my villagers here. Remember that I only did the upgrade of the wood. I'm messing ships here. And guys, I will make a blacksmith, because when you are making galleys, you also want to make the fletching upgrade, which is really good for you, and you need it. It's necessary. It's not only good, but it's also necessary. And I keep making galleys from my 3 docks, fire galleys as well. And I'm gonna send 8 villagers to the berries, okay? Remember this number. I will have at least 8 villagers eating my berries. Right now I have 4. When this ship ends, I might send some more. And I keep making villagers, okay? I will stop and make the fletching, guys. I'm making the fletching. And I'm making a lot of ships, as you can see. I still have 4 boats here. I'm considering a scenario where you have to keep fighting, okay, on the water. If you don't need to fight on the water, you just need to make more fishing ships to increase your advantage. And now that I have 8 villagers getting the berries, the other villagers that will born are going to make farms around my TC, okay? So my builders here. I'm still making fire galleys and galleys as long as I want. I have the fletching for the galleys. I have a lot of fire galleys as well. So that's a strong army. And I'm making now more farms. So after the first 8 villagers here, all the others are going to be farmers, okay? And I expect to have at least 6 farmers, okay? At least. Do you know why I expected to have at least 6 farmers? Do you remember the rule, that the Kabbalistic number that we use in the other build orders, 14 villagers on food? That's right, 14 villagers, also with the addition of a few fishing ships. Man, this is going to be awesome, right? Whoa, and I'm killing the dock. My enemy is trying to gush, but I'm doing a good job here. I'm making a lot of ships, so I didn't stop to make them. It's important to keep doing. One more farm, 3 docks pumping army. Oh, this guy's trying to attack me. I need to protect myself. There's another dock, I'm going to attack there. Now that I'm about to finish my 6th farm, guys, I can make the market. Where's my builder? He's around here, so I just need to ask him to make a market for me. Okay, making the market. And I will send 2 more villagers to the gold. I have a good gold supply because I used a lot of villagers. Because the fire ship is a bit costly, maybe I want to make some demolitions as well. And the demolitions, they are more gold costly. So I go for a build order where I can use all the ships that are more expensive. If you want, you can go for more farms, like 8 farms. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do 8 farms, so 7th one here, and the way to 8th one will be here, okay? Remember that I still have only 7 villagers in each one of my wood lines, so it's not a big number, only 7. I see guys sending like 10 villagers to each woodman, and for what? You don't need all this. And you are going to be able to click soon. If I want, I can just buy some food and go up, but I won't. I will keep making villagers. Okay? You can it's really common to see players using the market, but I don't want to use the market. I will just show you that you can do it without using the market, okay? I will send more villagers to the woods right now. And guys, now there's an information that is really important. Are you going to keep fighting on the water, or are you going to boom? if you are going to keep fighting on the water, my suggestion for you is that you relocate your economy. I have now 8 villagers on this wood here. I will have 8 villagers on this other one. What about the time that I click up? I just click up, and I will send these 8 villagers that were on the berries to the other wood. So I will have 24 villagers on the woods, guys. I will upgrade the gold, and I will make even more docks. When you do this relocation of the berry villagers to the wood, you are making your economy be strong enough to endure during the Castle Age, okay, and to make more ships. I can, for example, make galleys or fire ships from like 4, even 5 docks if I want. And I have a follower. Welcome, Jordan23. It's not Jordan, and it's Jordan. It's Jordan. Good one. And let me see. I'm keep making the fire ships right now, killing a lot of docks of my enemy, right? And one suggestion that I have to you when you finish to click up is to remake your wood line. Right now, this is a brand new wood line with 8 villagers, and it's pretty much okay. This one, it seems like it lacks another lumber camp. I'm doing it here. And also the second one also needs a new lumber camp. Let me find it if I can do it somewhere. I don't know. Maybe just finish this wood here that has only 25, and then I can do another. And guys, I have 4 docks pumping fire galleys, and galleys, you see, really strong, right? This villager cannot even make the dock. I will try to get this dock here. And it's about 21 minutes. I'm about to reach Castle Age. I believe that the reason that I was too late to the castle is that I put too many villagers on the gold in the beginning. I could have went with only 5 maybe. But it's fine, eh? 21 is a good time. Now I'm on Castle Age. I have all 3 lumber camps, a lot of villagers on the gold. I can make the upgrade of the bow saw. I can make the war galley, so I will have the fire ships even stronger. I can even go for the gold shaft if my civilization had it. It doesn't. And if I'm a guy that is playing with a lot of war galleys, I might want to make the ballistic, so I need to do the university. My suggestion for you guys is to make the university with like 5 villagers, so you can have the ballistic as soon as possible. I'm making army in a lot of docks. And with this economy here, guys, I can just keep pumping docks and boats. If you want, for example, you can pump army for like 7 docks, okay, in Castle Age. You just need to keep adding villagers to the wood and to the gold. I'm now doing the ballistics as well, so I can do everything. Also, do you remember that I had 8 farmers? I can also do the carrying. It's the armor for the ship, eh? So I can even do this upgrade as well, that is really good for the fire ship. Well guys, I don't think I have much to add here. The decision that you have here is, do you want to keep fighting on the water, or do you want to go for the booming? And if you want to go for the booming, with this economy, you just need to stop making army for a small amount of time, and you can just go for the booming. Also, do you remember that we made 8 farmers? Well, they are about to go off, so if you want to remake those farmers already using the horse collar, just do the horse collar and you will be able to redo the 8 farmers, okay? If I want to stop and boom, I can add 2 TCs straight, and I just need to add more farms later, okay? To keep these TCs pumping in the case that I don't have fish. But if you have fish, man, you can add more fish ships to boost your economy. So this is basic water warfare. I could have used the market and got even faster Castle Age time, but I didn't. Some players even use the market to sell stone and buy food. I could do this, I couldn't, and I could go for like 1 or 2 minutes faster if I wanted, even with the Vietnamese. So that's the key to the game, to balance your economy, have a smart build order. I already stopped playing, so I see you there. Look at this army, huh? That I was able to mass here. Also these fire ships here, so they all have ballistics and the +1, so they are full upgraded Castaway army. Oh, I forgot the Body King, but I could have done before, huh? Sorry for that. So that's it for this build order, and GG. And guys, let's see the build orders, guys. Let's go back. Uh, Guys, this is not an optimal build order. It's not a build order to see what's the best time that you can do the castaway. No, it's not like this. I'm just trying to show a simple rule to go fast. Right now, I did a Feudal Age before 10 minutes, which is considerable a good time. At least that's the time that you won't die to an Italian player that is just playing the regular game. You can survive. And a Castaway in 21, it's not so late. I have seen lots of players doing like 11 and 30 minutes, two villagers more, economy not balanced, Castaway at 25. So I think this build order was able to show that we can do this with any civilization, and it's a quite simple one. You just need 8 villagers on the board, the rest on the ship. You don't need to eat all the ship, only 2 more, so you need to eat 6 ship. There are 2 more ship that you can save for your feudal age beginning, so that's pretty much it.